Hello filmmakers, and we're back with another Mavic 3. This time we have the Fly More combo, and we're going to literally unbox this one for the first time. I haven't opened this. This is going to be fresh out of the box. So I took the plastic off of it and we have the Fly More combo. And first off, we have this case. And this to me was really unexpected. I mean, I knew it had a case, of course. I mean, it was in the box and everything else, and you see pictures of it, but it's how good of a case this is. And this thing is super sturdy. I mean, it is really nice. There's a pocket on this side. I guess there's a pocket on this side, and really nice handle, really thick, durable looking material. We got some zippers on the back. Let's see. Yep, this is where the straps come out to convert this from a messenger bag into a backpack. That's kind of nice. These buckles on here, these are actually metal. So very sturdy. Like I said, this was unexpected quality on a Fly More case. Most of the other ones that we've seen in the past have been, let's just say throwaways. I mean, I've given them all away. Never used them. They were way too tight to put everything into, and just not what I like. It's got nice D-rings, so if I want to, just snap something on there real quick, I can. So let's open this thing up, and okay, we got a zippered section up here, and okay, again, this is the straps to turn it into a backpack, along with another zippered pouch up here. Man, I bet I could fit a full-size iPad in there. Easily an iPad mini or something like that, but it does seem like it's probably big enough to fit a full-size iPad in there. Now, I am not going to get the smart controller. I thought about it, and I decided that, and it was actually based on one of the comments on the unboxing video, was what about using the Triple Tech 8-inch Pro as a tablet for this, because it's supposed to be a really good option. Well, the Triple Tech 8 Pro, which I'm going to say I ordered, does seem like a perfect combination for this. And we'll discuss that when I get it, but the smart controller is $1,200. The Triple Tech tablet is $800. It's 200 nits brighter, so we'll see. But going on with this, there's another pouch in here, and then we'll open this up and we can kind of see what we have. So on one side, we have the Mavic 3 drone. We have one accessory box here. Let's see, we have this zippered compartment right here. This will be perfect for storing maybe some memory card holders. I think that'd be great. Your basic cables that you're going to use. We have the charger right here. Let's see, we got the 2 additional batteries right there, and we have the remote controller. And all of this is extremely well padded. It's a nice felt on here. Everything feels really good. I'm going on and on about this case, but now I understand why DJI puts a value of $371 on this, which is high. Don't get me wrong. That's a lot of money for any type of case, but this is the nicest bag style case DJI has ever produced. All right, so let's dig into the box of goodness here. We've got our quick start guides, our warranty information. We have our triple charger here. We'll take a look at all these things here in a moment. We've got a USB-A to USB-C cable. We've got an extra set of joysticks for the remote controller. We've got the ND filters. We have additional remote cables. We have a micro USB and a USB-C for our Android friends. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 additional props. That's nuts. In the entire time, in all the years, literally years, that I owned a Mavic 2 Pro, I did not go through 8 additional props. So having a bunch of extra props is really cool, especially because they're usually hard to get when a new product comes out. And if you end up scratching one or whatever, I mean, and all of mine were because, you know, I took off or I landed, you know, I was too close to a rock or something and ended up chipping one, so I just threw it away. No big deal. Having all those extras is fantastic. So let's get to opening stuff. I mean, we've seen the remote control. If you've watched my unboxing of the original, of the regular kit, you've already seen most of this. We have our remote control. We have one set of joysticks already in the bottom. So that's going to be pretty handy. Plus we've got the 2 extras. Maybe those will go in that zippered pocket in there so I don't lose them. We have the 3-port charging hub. Now, just like all the other DJI chargers, this is a sequential charger. So it's going to charge one at a time and probably pick the one that has the most charge and go from there. It has their USB-C, which you need to use their charger because this is a 65-watt charger, not standard USB, which is going to max out on your, depending on your charger, up to like 2.4 watts, not 65 watts. So this is going to be the charger to use. And this is tiny. I mean, compared to the one that comes with the smart controller, which is huge. And there was a comment on one of the videos I did that how can they not have any way of charging the remote? Which makes no sense because here is a USB-A to USB-C controller and the back of a charger has a USB-A port on it. So you go right from here to your remote and you go from the cable to the charger. So little mistake in there from somebody, but whatever, it's all good. These, let's see, pretty secure, not bad. I like that better than the previous charger, the Mavic 2 Pro charger. I thought was horrible design. The DJI FPV drone charger, not a fan of. They just flop all over the place. This is obviously very sturdy. So pretty impressed by that. So we can put all 3 batteries in there. Now we have what I'm really excited about here is the ND filters. Now the Cine Premium comes with 2 of these boxes to give you a wide range of flexibility, especially in the terms of creative shots. This one is all very usable, and they say right on them here, ND4, ND8, ND16, and ND32. Now these, combined with the variable aperture of the Mavic 3 camera, this is really going to allow you to get your shutter speed where you want it to be. And generally, we want our shutter speed to be double our frame rate. So if I'm shooting at, normally I'm going to shoot at 30 frames per second. So I want my shutter speed to be at 1/60th of a second. Well, that's damn near impossible. Even on a bright day, dropping it down to f11, I'm still not going to be able to get there. I'm going to be at 1/300, 1/400, 1/500th of a second. So I'm not going to have any natural motion blur. Throwing on an ND filter is really going to solve that. Now, most of the time, I know from experience that I should be able to just run an ND16 on there, no problem. That in conjunction with the variable aperture is going to give me the shutter speed that I want. And maybe on really bright days or when we're in the snow, which is going to start any day now, then I'm going to move to the ND32 and be able to adjust it with the aperture to get exactly what I want. Now, the other pack that is coming separately and is included in the Cine is 4 more that are, I believe they're ND64, 128, 256, and 512. An ND 512 is super, super dark. And you might wonder, why would you ever need an ND filter that's that dark? Well, simple, long exposure photography during the day. You want to shoot a waterfall and get that super silky smooth look, you're going to want a dark ND filter on there. And being able to use those and not have to crank all the way down to f11, being able to run f2.8 or something to get the desired look or aperture, look that you want is really, really awesome. So big kudos to DJI for, especially on this one, including 4 very, very usable ND filters, and on the Cine having some very creative filters. So this is the Fly More kit. Now, I do think you should go ahead and watch my review of the Mavic 3. We've already had one for a few days, just the base model. And I mean, it's identical to this one, all the same features and everything, but it'll tell you a lot about what the machine can do, how good the image quality is, some of the downfalls right now, some of the features that aren't available until January. But I thought some of you might want to see what exactly comes in the Fly More kit to determine if this is the kit you want to go to. Some people are saying, oh, just get extra batteries in the charger. That's all you're going to need. Well, yeah, but I also need the ND filters. I don't need the case. I'm going to get a hard case for it just because our use case is always taking it in the back of a Jeep. So I want something that's going to protect it even more. So I'm going to go with the GPC hard case, but it's not going to be out for a while. So not too concerned about that. But this case right now, as it is, very nice. And a lot of people are not even going to need to upgrade from that. So we've got the Mavic 3, we got the remote control, we've got the charger, a USB cable, 3 total batteries. There's 1 in the aircraft and 2 additional, the charging hub, and the ND filters with the Fly More kit. So if this is a kit that you think is right for you, this is $2,999. It's not cheap. This is definitely a much more professional tool than products we've seen in the past at this sub $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 price range. If this is something that you think you want to do, please check out my friends over at Multicopter Warehouse. They were the ones that loaned me the first one. This is one that I purchased for myself. So this was not given to me by DJI or anybody. This was paid for out of my pocket because this is a tool that I'm going to use. And if you want to see how I use drone footage, check out my other YouTube channel at Trail Traveler. It's all off-road related stuff, and we do use a ton of drone footage. So for me, I'm cutting down from 3 drones down to 2. I'm going to have the Mavic 3 and the DJI FPV drone as they do different things. So thanks for watching, everybody. This is our unboxing of the Fly More kit. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below and I'll try my best to answer them. Please like, share, and subscribe because we are going to be doing a rundown on settings on the Mavic 3. I think there's some things that you should change right out of the box before you really get going. That's going to give you a smoother, more, I hate the word, but a more cinematic feel to your footage. I think it's just a little too twitchy right out of the box. So we can tune that down, change some gimbal settings and some other things to help you get the most out of your Mavic 3. So thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Kerry with Filmmaker Central, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.